Welcome to Kayak Point Disc Golf Resort, they call it. This is a course that ever since I heard about it, I needed to come play it because hole 1 on the goals, which we're gonna be playing today, is a 600-foot par 3. And there are multiple 550+ foot par 3s. I think it might just be because they want to keep even around 1,000 rated and call them par 4s to change that. That being said, we're gonna try to shoot under par here today. Shout out Bagboy for sending me out this cart. They sent it to me for free. I did a review over on the Banana Froth channel. We're testing it out today. Today's like the actual review, but the video will be over there. And we're gonna see if I like it. And I think I will, especially with how insane this course is gonna be. It's over 10,000 feet, but we'll just get some warm-ups in and try to shoot a really fun round. Talk about a starting hole you can throw your arm out on. Holy crap. Wait, did they change it? Why does that say 915-foot par 3? I don't like that. This is the cold course. Par 60, 10,500 feet. Okay, 605 looks like. This is gonna be nice here to know the elevation change from 400 to 320, so minus 80 feet in elevation. Oh, I can see the basket straight downhill. I'm sure you can't see it because I'm a short guy having to get my tippy toes in your tripod that's 15 feet behind me. Sorry for just reducing you to being a tripod today, but I mean, it's true, so. Holy cow, 2 off the top for sure. Under par is the goal today. Who knows if it's gonna happen? Part of me is doubtful, but keep it in the fairway and we should be happy. For some reason, I think this is birdieable, but Emperor to start. Wow, a lot of headwind actually. Even or better, and don't lose a day. Keep turning. Oh, a little too high on the nose angle. Dang, I thought he did it really good. Not a bad shot though. I think what we'll do, I think this one might be a little flippier, and it's not halo and it's not black, so it's not as cool, but I like it. Okay, that was a little more driven. Oh gosh, I feel like that's still like a 400-foot shot. Quick durability test. Okay, that worked. Bigger hill. Test 2, little running start. Okay, there's a little bit of friction on those. Wow. It's not like a runaway train. That's kind of impressive. Interesting. Imagine having to like throw this up shot in a tournament. Look at how daunting that is. That's crazy. Insane. This is how short that second shot landed. Like this is such a full up shot and a half. It is nice that like it's 600 feet, but I think it is birdieable. Like it takes a ridiculous shot. I think I at least have 1 or 2 that covered the distance. Because these ones that I've burned over, at least I hope, I have way too many discs left to find. No way. My first shot's a putt for birdie. Wow. Someone left a prodigy putter down here. My actual first shot is a putt for birdie. Probably about 55, 60 feet for the 2. Come on. Oh, what a start. Let's go. Oh, I love it. It's the first shot too, rather than the second. We haven't lost a disc yet. So one thing about this thing is I think it's gonna be a little extra pinched in terms of like getting this in and out. If you already have a pinch bag, like this grip bag is a little pinchy. And so it's not like bad and I still was able to do it, but because of the way that it like holds it, all the pressure is down, and so instead of the ground, which the pressure comes up and like splays them a little bit, it doesn't do that here. That's one of the gripes I have with the grip bag anyways, so go ahead and use this real fast and just mark down that 2, baby. Just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Luckily, honestly, great thing about this cart is I'm able to like tie up my pants here and put my hat on the side. The only bad thing is coming down these hills and trying to stop it, you really gotta like shift it to the left. 435 to that basket there, across this gorge. I think OB right, one of my butt eye blend Emperors. Let it turn the whole way and hopefully just crest that hill. If we hit into it, fine. Again, we're trying to take a bunch of pars. We already got our birdie goal done. Oh, that's not turning nearly enough. Wow, I smacked it though. We'll have a 250-foot up shot. It took like 10 tries, but I think I just parked it. Okay, here's the real test. Oh, it's going that way. Oh no. Okay, failed. You can't go down this steep. Shout out Bagboy for letting me do destructive things. Did lose one of these topper pieces and my keys and wallet. Topper's right here though, everything stayed. And Yeah, we're rolling. We'll see if that did any long-term damage, but I doubt it. And I also doubt that unless you're playing toboggan every day, you're gonna be taking that aggressive of tumbles. I'm very glad no one's playing hole 1, because I'm taking forever right now, doing a lot of dumb stuff. What a beautiful property, holy cow. Pitch up a little zone, be happy. Same score. Operation Leave No Disc Behind, still intact. It was way up there. This is gonna be the death of me, forgetting about the Puck and Blake. I'm forgetting about the Puck and Blake. Honestly, so nice already. Probably why I can do stupid things like running up and down hills. So maybe it's bad for me that I got it, because now I have more energy to do dumb stuff. Ooh, I didn't think about that. To somewhere all the way down there, par 4, actual par 4. I know some of these you're gonna see and you're gonna be like, that's not a par 3. I hope they're like downhill like that first one, so it somewhat makes sense, but 7-11 looks like it's kind of at the edge of this and then around the corner. Okay, I want to be a little more righter, I think, in my head, but that's pretty center cut and at least 350. It's gonna take my body like 2 holes to recover from all my craziness. Time to go push the baby discs over here and see where the hole is. There's a joke there about babies and holes. I don't know what it is though. Well, that's not money. Seemed pretty good to me. I have no idea what I nailed though. Okay, so you see this little clearing up here. This is where the basket is. I couldn't believe it. I knew I leaked my shot a little inside. It actually would have been really, really good if I was just a little more righter. There might be a backdoor route. This is where having a little bit of local knowledge would be great. Get through. Oh, dang it. Wow, that was not it. Oh, I knew. Out of my hand, it was a little too hyzery. Missing circle 2s and making comebackers, not the end of the world. Instead of like 2 2s a year on this hole, I didn't even realize how far I had walked. And I still had a par 3 to the basket from where I was looking at it. These ones we're treating as par 4s that we're playing for birdie. No, we're treating them as par 3s that we're playing for par. Because that is different. There's a little bit more of an intentionality versus like, oh, let's try to get a birdie on a par 4. If you miss it, you take a 4, whatever. No. You got to flip more, buddy. Oh, I swooped the crap out of that one. I heard a kick. It might have been a good kick. Could be good. Remember that there's a tree in my swing at the last second. So this is the green. Insanity. This would be a great par save. I thought it was perfect. Basket. 510 feet. I'm glad there's extra hills so I can put you guys up there so you can actually see it, but a lot of OB. On or over cart pass. White line denotes on or over. This looks like a forehand. I wonder how far it plays. The biggest thing and why this hole is really difficult is the tee pad. You got 60 or 70 feet to clear before you're throwing down. So you really have to be able to throw nose down. Otherwise you're throwing nose up and it's going way left. The turnover is just so touchy. So I think I'd rather play for the safe shot, which would probably be this forehand. Nose up, man. I don't have a very nose up forehand sit. I don't know where that went. Wow, I do not have a forehand that's that big. One last shot. Cord on pipeline, I think. Just didn't get the turn. Really good distance though. I can't even throw 350 beforehand. What? I think it's gonna go 500 feet when it's not nose down. Toss a little zone up there. Stop it. Okay. Leaving some meat on the bone. This one I'd say is definitely par 3. I just picked up my cordon pipeline from over there. It goes past pin high, so there's a lot more bailout room out to the right, so I said this hole's pretty fair. A really tough par 3, like a pro par 3, but definitely par 3, I think. Dude, this is the devil's par 3. This is the walk. It's a 400-foot walk with a bunch of incline. I would recommend, if you don't have a bag boy, get a cart. And maybe if you do have a bag boy, get a cart. 666 feet. Where the heck is the basket? There's a white sign way down there that it said basket left on the last hole, or 2 holes ago, so I'm gonna assume it's the same thing. It's very downhill, but then it goes back uphill again. This is craziness. I have literally zero idea if that is like good or terrible. I need to stop yapping, otherwise I'm gonna lose all my energy. Just kidding, I can never lose all my energy. This hole, absolutely not a par 3. Like just 0, 0, 0 chance. The basket is 670 feet and on the same level as it's higher than the tee pad. What the heck is this par? This is a terrible decision. It's a great par 4, a phenomenal par 4. It's just inside there though, so some people might be able to give themselves putts at it, but it is such a specific shape. I'm gonna throw my roller disc on a forehand because I'm not in position. Perfect. I got up there and realized I forgot my putting putter. So now you get to come up with me. That being said, we have a putt for the par. If you're coming here to play it, play to the bottom and pitch up. Don't try to throw it on the hill unless you have 700 feet of power. No. Oh. Left. I don't think that's even close to it. Look, I think it's way more left than that. I definitely tried taking the long way through that big turnover line, and it actually would have hit it, except it hit like a mound over there. I think that's actually the line. Not even gonna lie. I think that's in the circle. The first one I don't think is. Oh, it didn't turn it at all. I will say card is also good because it looks like I'm now having to track my way up there. I'm gonna rate this course E. Not for everyone, but for elite and exhausting. So maybe double E. This is another par 3. You wanna guess where the basket is? It's in a par 4 position. 648. It's like in the middle of those trees down there. It's just not downhill enough. Like it wouldn't even be eagled almost ever. So if it was a par 4. Yeah, some of these decisions are starting to baffle me more and more. The holes are already hard enough. And making these par 4s, or if you want to be that crazy, push it back 150 feet, make it a really hard par 4. But as it is already a moderately hard par 4. I'm gonna try a roller, see if I can get the most of the distance. Oh, that's not my roller disc. Okay. That grass isn't even, dang, the grass isn't even really roller grass. It just kind of got stopped up there. Look at how far in that basket is to these woods. I know like there's like multiverse theory and stuff. There's just 0 universes where this is actually a par 3. Just not, ever, anywhere. If there are more of these crazy par 3s, I might just go crazy myself. And you want to be straighter. You want to be where my second shot is, which is a really good shot. Like that's a really, really good shot. Just not a pure up shot. Like there are maybe 4 people in the world who can get to this hole. I would be interested to know how many times this has ever been two'd without a throw-in. Unless I'm just like delusionally like bad. Like I don't know. Yeah, great 4. Great par. I genuinely think that this course and like the scenery and everything is as close to perfect as you're gonna get in disc golf. And calling some of these pars such silly things honestly is detracting from the experience overall, because you just feel like you're delusional because you're like, no, this is a par 4. And then you just says par 3 and you're like, wait, what? Wait, what? Like I just feel like I'm being gaslit by the course. Once we finally got a par. It's crazy I'm having to throw close to a full up shot on a par 3. Easy bogey. All right, I'm done talking about the course pars. They should be fixed. I think genuinely the reason, like we're about to play par 4, it's 510 feet. I think the reason, and this one looks like it's uphill maybe if it's like ever so slightly downhill versus ever so slightly uphill. And like these are good elevation changes, but 40 feet of elevation drop doesn't add 200 feet to your drive, you know? It doesn't go from 470 to 670. I think my only thought is, on their website when I was going to book, it's one of the things that they were saying is like, you shoot even par, it's 1,000 rated. That's a big milestone. My only guess is that they made the pars like this because they wanted an even par round to be 1,000 rated. I don't know, there's plenty of courses where that is the case, that even is 1,000. And it's because the course pars are good and the course is that hard. That hole can get moved up here. You can have the same first shot and call it par 4, move back another 100 feet. And it's a really difficult par 4. You're probably not losing, well, you're losing scoring average because it is a par 4 now and you're calling it par 3, but I feel like if you really want even to play that, just like make it a slightly harder course. Adjusting the pars to be a little silly is not the way to do it. One guy's bad opinion, so take it for what it's worth. Literally nothing, it's free on YouTube. 510 foot par 4, this one's at the top of that hill. So we need 3 birdies, no bogeys. I think the hyzer flip straight is the play with the Sphinx. Over. Yes, really good. One last little thing on pars, and I promise I'm finally done, but this is tangential, but the idea of like oh, par's relative, like you're playing the field, blah, blah, blah. That's true. And maybe that's the purpose of these holes, where they're like par fours, if they're calling par threes. It adds a level of desperation for birdies that like, there's just a bunch of holes that you just can't get them on. You would have to eagle the hole to get a birdie. Because of that, maybe like that's what the designers are wanting here, where when you do have a hole that you can birdie like this hole, this is a must get. Like I feel so much more pressure stepping up to this tee knowing I can actually get a birdie on my scorecard, especially with some of those holes being played over par or at what their par should be. A little bit of devil's advocacy. Never hurt anybody. Mana. Looking at it. 2 over. Starting the birdie train because now all the pars make sense. I retract my statement. I said I would say nothing more about pars. Consider it retracted. All right, let's try this Emperor. This is 700 feet. More birdie ball. Oh, turn more. I need a flippier one. But I mean, it's safe and there's enough shot. All right, this one, so this is my roller disc.
Fight out of it. Fight out of it. It is. It's trying. Yes.
That's crazy. There's a little head right to left. I just want to put it in the bowl, make the putt. Sit. I think it's a putt. No way, dude. All right, this one is a sick hole. 762. Hobie on the cart path. Just a big pushing hyzer, which I think we'll throw with my Island Emperor. Nice. That front 9 is definitely the tougher 9. I mean, we're only on hole 11 if we get this one, and we're 1 up. 7 holes to get a couple birdies. Get ourselves pretty under par. Oh, it's too straight. This is where I for sure need to get another rangefinder. Then sometimes UDisc has said stuff and I'm like, you're crazy. And they also told me cell service is bad, so why would I trust the GPS in it, you know? This is maybe just edge of circle look for the birdie. Oh gosh, dude. Come on, buddy. Why are you taking so many pars? You're so much better than this. What the heck is this hole? It's over there. Okay, you were right when you said this was a unique shot. Yeah, very weird. All right, we'll try Firebird. 230-foot Firebird roller. Inside. All I'll say is if you get here, I think it's like 12 bucks or 20 bucks or something for a golf cart. Get the golf cart. I know I'm a psycho with how I like to play, but like, no matter what, I'm like a relatively fit psycho. So if you're not a psycho at all, just get the cart. Swing. Dang it, dude. Chilling at par. Can you see? Yeah, I can see like a little band. Is that it? Can't see it? Okay. Oh, we got a little head right to left. I'm thinking this Emperor just needs to match the hill and glide the whole way down. Get stable. Under. Yeah. Hit a tree. Try a little roll ski. It's down in the cave somewhere. Just get it through that gap. Ah, well, got through. 840, par 4, 350 squeeze, get over that. I'm glad I found one of these that is actually a really good Emperor. Don't be that flippy. Shoot. Probably pretty short, but you do what you gotta do. Okay, yeah, T-sign's very wrong. This is way shorter. Dang, I wish I could have seen that. That was still super birdieable from back there. Dang it, dude. 475 up the hill, 4 holes to play. Let's get 2 of them. Oh, what's that bounce, dude? What the heck was that bounce? Par. Ah, 2 right. Looks downhill, that's what we like to see. 17.
Hill and then uphill.
Oh, we don't like to see that. It'd be sick if they played like a par 5 to that hole. That's doable.
Yeah.
It's super long, but it's definitely forable. Oh, 310. Get a birdie here, get one of the other last two. I promise I'm not the most tired man alive. Just kidding, I am. Oh my gosh, I heard it so far right. That's better with the captain's raptor. I really want to push this down the hill, but that's such a bad idea. Getting valet service right now. This is great. Hole 17's up there. I was telling him I've played a lot of like 10, 12,000 foot courses. This is by far the most walking in between the holes. I'd be interested to see what Yuta says, but probably 4 or 5 miles of total. 2 miles of golf and then 2 extra miles of walking. Be a little dramatic, you know, live a little. No way, dude. Ah. I'll race you back to the tee. Too easy, I just gotta go up the hill. Oh no. That's pretty close. Just gotta tire yourself out before you throw, you know? Yay, I gotta throw up the hill forever now. Nice, so far. Jeez. That was a terrible fall through. At least I'll be able to grab it on the way up. I got 16 minutes to get out of here before they actually close. But I'm chilling with the manager, so we should be good. This is up here. Udisk is saying that we are about 460 off the tee, 380 in. Okay, I did see it, wow. So short, 2 nose up. This is the great thing about filming is now I have to run back here and grab the camera and then go walk all the way back up again. 85, 90 feet. It's got a putt. We're not gonna be able to get our even par goal. So we'll have to come back again, probably next year or something, and try again. Drop in there. Oh my gosh. So this hole's forever long. 430, way up the hill. This is a tough little birdie here. It would go slightly more understable or overstable, but this is super uphill too. This hole plays like 520 feet probably. Wow, that was sick. Last one, best one. If I come back, I'm playing blues or something. I'll play golds, like it'll be like a once a year kind of thing. I loved it. And who am I kidding? If I didn't have a tournament this weekend, I'd be back here tomorrow playing the same exact course and trying to play better. Like, let's be real, I'm a psycho. But I would love to play blue and purple and red and green and white. Whatever they have coming out, they're like making more courses over and over again. He was telling me that this is like land that is for recreation. Like you can't develop anything. So even though it's a resort, there's no like lodging or anything. It's just the disc golfers that you just come play. Let's see if we can end this on a birdie. And then we can think about all the missed putts that would have brought us back to even. This is so far. I gotta go watch the skins and see how everyone else fared at this course. I think this is a course that like disc golf will grow into in the next 5 years. For right now, well, I hope I grow into the next 5 years, let's be honest. Right now, this is a level past where disc golf is almost, which is cool. It's I don't know if it's gonna bode for the future or what, because it's just a lot of long shots. And I missed too many putts to not be under par, so can't even blame the course. No. Dang it. Weak sauce. Brutal. See ya.